Two major education bills were passed on Wednesday and signed into law by the governor that same afternoon. eCapitol News Director Shawn Ashley joins us from 23rd and Lincoln to explain some significant changes for Oklahoma students.
Senate Bill 783 will probably have the largest impact directly on students and parents because it expands Oklahoma's open transfer policy. It requires school districts to calculate their capacities and then essentially accept students up to those levels. Perhaps more importantly, it also prevents sending school districts from vetoing a transfer. House Bill 2078 will affect the way money is allocated to school districts, particularly those who are seeing their enrollments decline. What this does is to adjust the calculation for determining how that money is distributed, reducing the time period that they can look back on. Senator Zach Taylor, a Republican from Seminole, said that means school districts with declining enrollments will see their money drop more quickly, while those with increasing enrollments will get a boost sooner.
Some lawmakers are pushing to make Oklahoma a Second Amendment sanctuary state. What does that mean?
The House Public Safety Committee passed a bill earlier in the week that would declare Oklahoma a Second Amendment sanctuary state. That has a couple of impacts. First of all, it would mean that only the legislature, not local governments, county or city, could make any laws regarding the Second Amendment and firearms. It also prohibits any laws or regulations that would infringe on the Second Amendment. And finally, it prohibits any local governments from accepting any funding which would support programs that are designed to limit the Second Amendment.
The Senate is considering a workers' comp bill that includes stiff penalties for lying about your employment and income.
You know, this was really a fun committee to watch. Senator Darrell Weaver's bill proposed making it a felony for someone receiving total disability workers' compensation benefits not to report any material change in their income. And that was the concern among members of the committee, exactly what constitutes a material change. The Attorney General's office explained that someone receiving total disability benefits should not have any earned income. As Senator Weaver listened to the concerns of the committee members, he proposed an amendment that changed the bill to say exactly that someone receiving total disability payments who fails to report any earned income would then be subject to the felony.
Is there any way to address the concerns of the Black Legislative Caucus during the session concerning additional criminal justice reform measures?
You know, time is really running short. There's only one more week before bills are due out of committee of the opposite chamber, and it seems to be a matter of no one is on the same page on this issue at the present time. But individuals like Senate President Pro Tem Greg Treat have mentioned that criminal justice reform remains an important issue for them and that they would like to see some work done in that area. It may not come this year. You know, one thing though I've learned after 25 years in this building is you never say never. So an agreement of some sort could be reached before the end of the legislative session.
Shawn, I know you're very busy these days. Thanks very much for your time.
You're very welcome.